着はずっと不在ってこと？じゃあ娘さんをさらったのは？
お前、こくなよ。
くっさ！
誰？いや、
今のおならは私じゃないわよ
Always a Catch, episode number 7. There is something so uniquely entertaining about this show. By the end of it, well, let me say this. By and large, I should be less complimentary. By and large, I should be more critical. But there's just something about the show that is charming or endearing. I can't quite put my nose on it. But as the episode wrapped up, I was like, that was fun. And I think that's the feeling that I'm always kind of searching for. Now, again, I haven't even mentioned it yet, bitch. To be honest, I haven't, I'm not going to sit here and say this show is going to win some literary award, or it's going to win some Crunchyroll award, or it's going to be, you know, really high up the anime ranks on this, that, or the other's anime rankings, right, on Twitter or, you know, my anime list or whatever. But I think it's just a super solid 7 out of 10 show. And this episode, here's the kind of things that happened, right? Maria was wrapping up at her house. She had a really touchy moment with her little brother. He saw her off. She then went to go visit the villagers. The villagers told her about the, you know, the young miss that got kidnapped within their village. That led them to the count of the land, right? That led to the count's house. She then went and saw the bandits that she whooped before. She decided that, okay, now I'm going to break into this house. I'm going to go save this girl, which she does. It has a few really funny moments, right? She breaks into the house and there's some grandma knitting. She's like, hello. And the grandma's like, hello. And it's just so stupid, but it was funny. Then she decides to whoop ass of everybody. Basically, she said she was just going to be sneaky, but she whooped everyone's ass in that place. Then she starts sneaking around, but she gets caught, and one of the guys in the other room farts. And because he farted, they look at her like, ugh. And she's like, bitch. So she whoops their ass, which is funny. Then she goes and whoops the other guy's ass who farted because he farted. She's like, yo, how dare you put that on the lady? And yo, he was just having his lunch. So that was funny. Then she found the girl who got kidnapped, but really the count's son had her at his house because he wants to marry her, but he's being betrothed to somebody else. So he's in love with this girl, but he basically was betrothed. So it wasn't kidnapping, basically. They explain that to the villagers. They're all copacetic. They get it now. We find out the count has actually been gone for 2 months. So she's got to go with the prince later on. She's got to go deal with the two counts who are doing some wacky stuff and everything. But that's probably for next episode. Then she has to beat up the bandits who have been causing a ruckus. Their boss leader comes in. Ronaldo finally shows up. And then he mimics her, right? Level 38 or whatever it was. He mimics her and hits the leader of the bandits. Some power too, some force behind it. They share a really touchy moment where she's like, oh my god, you came here, thank you so much for saving me. And basically Maria rizzed up Ronaldo again. Like, she rizzed him up. If you guys watch that scene, like, she's like, thank you for coming to me. And he's like, like, she rizzed him up. He fell in love all over again. And that was funny. It was super cute. It was also really funny, that scene was. But, you know, she rizzed him up. She was the Rizzmeister at the end. His attendant freaked out because he punched somebody, which I thought was really fun. He was freaking out about it. And then that led into her rizzing him up. And then next episode is called The Secret Date of the One That Got Away. I don't know what that really entails, because I'm like, who got away? I don't know if next episode is even gonna be about Maria Ronaldo. I'm not really sure. It could end up being about the cunt. Oh my god. It could be about the count's son. Unsure though. for sure. So that remains to be seen. But regardless, 7 out of 10 is where I land on this episode. 7 out of 10 is where I land on the series. But don't get me wrong, the show is just so entertaining, and it's doing something. It's doing something, and it's doing it well, and it's doing it well every episode. It's entertaining, it's fun, and it's charming. I don't want to say cute, but it's super charming. It just nails it. So yeah, I'm having a good time watching this one. So yeah, that's really all I got for you guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I appreciate you guys being here for another week. I'll see you guys next week for episode number 8 as we continue, in my opinion, a good one. All right. Peace.